Hello everyone and welcome to another Top 5 Records video, another one in a series in which I'm taking a closer look at the full discography of the Rolling Stones, and I have arrived at the 8th video and their 7th UK studio album, namely Beggars Banquet. Beggars Banquet. What I'm holding here is a Dutch copy from which the actual year is unknown. This is a stereo pressing, but the stampers indicate that this is, the stampers indicate that they have been made in 1968, but it can be a later pressing. I think it is a later pressing, but it sounds incredible. This is really a good representation of this album, and I have listened to this one, not to the mono one, which is included in the mono box, which I have up here on the shelf, because I think this one sounds better, and the mono one is supposedly a fold down, with the exception of Sympathy for the Devil, which has a dedicated mono mix. Now, this album is quite something. There were a lot of things going on at this moment for the Rolling Stones. First of all, Brian Jones was not cooperating the way he used to. He had some people described as erratic behavior. He would come to the studio with the instrument that coincidentally he then bought that day. Let's say a sitar. At least that is the quote that I'm requoting. And then while they were working on a country song, he would try to play the sitar, which had no reason to be there. So a lot of the guitar work was done by Keith Richards, and Keith Richards nails this album. He freaking nails it. Not just on the part of solos, because I think that the solo of Sympathy for the Devil is one of the best guitar solos in rock history. I mean, the way it sounds, the timing, the sharpness, the edge, the complete burst of emotion and giving into that spontaneity. It is an awesome solo. It's not just the soloing, I mean the rhythm guitar here, and I think that is what makes Keith Richards such a unique guitar player. He has, a shake in the hand, a certain rhythm, which makes these songs come to life. It is very tough to describe why a rhythm guitarist is good, just as it is very tough to describe what makes a good drummer, unless they do the things that you would notice. Like, it's easy to describe why Keith Moon is a good drummer, because he does strange things. But to describe why a good drummer or a good rhythm guitarist is good, it's all in rhythm, and it's all in the focus, and it is creating a moment, an energy with that rhythm. And Keith Richards is freaking God on the rhythm guitar. Also, the slight edges he adds, the slight nuances, the little add-ons, and then he knows when to hit right at the unexpected time. It is pure gold, and you can hear that on this record. I mean, he hasn't shined on a Stones record before this one the way he does on this album. And the third thing which makes this record something special is the step they took with their genres. I mean, Sympathy for the Devil and Street Fighting Man, they are bangers. They are rock bangers, and that's really, they are very powerful, they are very strong, almost hard rock, unique in those days. But the songs afterwards, they are country rock, they are blues rock. There are genres going on here which really make me wild. Seriously, it makes me wild, because this was an unexpected turn for the Rolling Stones. On the previous album, their Satanic Majesty's Request, you can hear they are trying to jump the bandwagon, and the Rolling Stones have never been shying away from jumping the bandwagon when they noticed that popular culture was shifting. But now they do something truly original. They embrace something of themselves, and that makes the music dirtier. It makes it grittier. It's not full-on country rock, or country, it's not full-on blues. It is the Rolling Stones doing that. And I believe Mick Jagger when he is singing this. I believe Keith Richards when he's doing this. This is a unique moment, a unique sincerity in Rolling Stones recording history, and it is spotless. And I haven't even described the songwriting. I think Sympathy for the Devil is one of, I think everybody thinks that, but it's one of the best rock songs ever written. There is a beautiful film by Jean-Luc Godard in which he is there in the studio with dollies and all, filming that. And I came across that film by coincidence because I was looking into the work of Jean-Luc Godard. I didn't even notice that the Stones had cameras up there. I never even saw the footage until I saw that film. And the atmosphere of that footage and just being there while this legendary song is being recorded, it is incredible. But after Sympathy for the Devil, you immediately go to No Expectations, which is a beautiful song. Dear Doctor, Parachute Woman, Street Fighting Man is an incredible banger. Prodigal Son is a very good song. Factory Girl, and end off with Salt of the Earth, which is one hell of a way to say goodbye on an album. This is just really, really, really quite something. And in my opinion, until this moment in time, the best thing they have recorded. So, Beggars Banquet, what do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.